Okay, I thought I would do a video to show you guys how to fit a prong collar. So there's a couple kinds you can use. This one is a Hermspringer. It's a 2.25. That's the size. Anything bigger than that gets pretty chunky, a little obnoxious looking, and it's just not as effective. So I like the 2.25 length. They're a little tricky to put together. So if you see up close, you kind of squeeze this one and you put it through, and that's how you get it on. So every time you take it on and off the dog, you're going to have to squeeze it and unhook it and squeeze it and put together. So a little bit tricky, but you can also buy one that has something like this on it. It's a clip. I like these. So it just clips. This particular one is called Katie's Buckles. You can get those online, but they can fit on any prong collar that you have. That's just a nice little handy clip. So now, as far as fitting it on a dog, see if you can see her. I have to drop this camera down here. Right. Okay. That's it. So as far as fitting it on her, you want the prong collar to be right up behind the ears, just like a slip leash or anything like that. On the side of the prong collar, there's this clip where you're going to attach the leash. You want that on the right side of their head if you're going to walk the dog on your left side, which is where I walk the dog. So I'm just going to put this right up behind her ears. So now you can see, come here. See how it's right up here? I want it snug enough that it kind of stays up there, but I also want to be able to rotate it because it will get out of position when you're walking. So have it so you can easily kind of rotate it around. The other piece of equipment I use is this. I call it a backup. It's just a slip, little like mini slip collar. You can see it has a little slider to make it tight. But so I put this on also right behind the prong collar. And the reason I do that is no matter what you do, sometimes prong collars just fall off if they shake their head, itch, or scratch. So here, just show you on this side. It's hard to get her. Here. Sit. So here's the prong collar where we're going to clip that on, and then there's this one. I'm going to clip my leash to both of these. Reason being, she shakes her head. I'll show you. So I'm hooked onto here and here. And let's say I'm out on a walk and she shakes her head and this falls off. I still am not going to lose my dog because I have this backup on. That's the only reason it's on there. It's not affecting your leash walking. It's like you can see here. See how loose that is? It's just there as a backup. So that's how you fit a prong collar. If, let's say, it had been too tight or too loose, if it was sagging down on her, you're going to take links in or out to adjust it. So let's say this one was like way too big on her. You're just going to do the same thing I showed you before. You're going to take a link out like that. So see this one just removed. And then you put the collar back together. And that's how you adjust them. So that's pretty much it for prong collar setup.